Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 23 of the Get Hitched live wedding chat show. First off, today we're going to have an interesting show. Our special guest, her name is Stef Zammit, and she is the creator and owner of the Candy Jar based in Malta. We'd like to discuss today souvenirs, party favors, but not just for parties, specifically even for weddings and events. Gifts, things that are unique. They're handmade, tailor-made, where you can basically get and create the idea, or at least have a supplier create the idea that you would like to give off as a souvenir, as a gift, and so on for your wedding event, etc. As usual, my name is Alberta. I'm going to be your host for today. I hope that everyone enjoys this show. As usual, I want to say a big thank you to everyone watching the shows, be it if it's on the Get Hitched live wedding chat show, the new Bookia live chat show, and the event live chat show. In the meantime, I am going to invite Steph in for the show. I'd also like to mention, should anyone have any questions, feedback, comments, please put in the comments, say us a quick hello, so we can go in and say hi, and have a quick chat with you as well. Hi, Steph.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Okay, fine. Thank you. And you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. I'm excited for this show today. I'm not sure, but so far I think we've only had one show where we've discussed souvenirs for weddings and events. So it's exciting for me today. How's your week been, Steph?
It was a bit of mix and a bit of relax and a bit of because I had my leave from my full time.
Ah, very good.
Yes, but I had a lot of orders to prepare,
All
so
right.
it was
Okay.
exciting.
Okay. All right. So it served well that you had some time off because you could focus and finish off on all the souvenirs that you had to prepare, or gifts at least that you had to prepare.
Exactly.
Before we do go into all the products and everything for everyone watching the show today, um, uh, I'd like first off if you could introduce yourself for our viewers, explain who Steph is, and how you started in the industry.
So I am Seth. I work in the aviation industry together with
Okay.
the creative industry. Um, the aviation is my full time, and the creative one is the candy jar. So
Okay.
this is all mine now. So I started off by printing stuff. So
All right.
I was more focused on invitations and cards
Very
and
good. In
stickers.
fact, I'm going to put up an image I have here for everyone to see, so that you can even, like, everyone can see the different work that you used to do. I think this is a bit of a mix between what you were doing and what you're doing now.
Yes, exactly. These works are all done now today, but before I used to focus more on cards and invitations, and I used to work for the candy jar, the stickers, and the,
Okay.
and
All
then
right.
the previous owners wanted to lay down their baby um, to someone that they trust, and thankfully they trusted me with with their baby, which is my now mine. So,
Very good.
um,
Maybe we can even give a quick shout out. I don't know if they'll be watching the show now or maybe later, but we can say a quick hello and thank you to them for
yes,
trusting you with
hello
their little
Nina.
baby.
Yes. So basically, nowadays we offer services of printing and yummy treats as well, like
Cool,
the name says, the candy jars and souvenirs, other
cool.
souvenirs, which we will see later on.
Very good. So basically, what we're saying is that with anyone that are planning any event, if they're coming to you, you can sort out from both the invitation and the souvenirs, and so you're making their life 10 times easier.
Exactly.
Cool. Especially with weddings, when I mean, on Get It Shalom, we have over 30, 35 categories. So there's a lot that gets into when you're planning a wedding. So I'm sure this is a big saver for people. I am going to put up a few comments I have for you, Steph, here. We have Ruth Fennec. So, hi, Ruth. Thank you for watching the show and your comment. She
Thank
said, very nice handwork, really recommended, tried and tested.
you. Yes.
And then we have also Lenny Curtis. I hope I'm pronouncing everyone's names correctly, and I apologize if I don't in advance. But he's also put in very dedicated and creative. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you for watching the show as well. And we have Roberta Di Paola Zammit. Hi, Roberta. Keep up the good work, Steph.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. I want to break the ice a bit with Steph. I want to get you a bit more comfortable. I've seen Steph's work, and I can say as well, it's one of the reasons why I chose to, when we started meeting and you were showing me all your different work. Um, you are very creative. There is a natural touch in you that you go in and you're able to create something for a person. The comments keep coming in. Now, Steph, for you. We have a Jessica Thompson here as well. Hi, Jessica. The candy jar has always been creative and puts the customers first. So it's not just from the creative side, but a lot of people seem to also be mentioning your service.
Thank you all for
So
your comments.
so yes, thank you very much to everyone that's watching the show. Keep your comments in coming. You want to say hello, ask a question, anything of the sort, will be here to help in this next 30 to 40 minutes. Steph, I'm going to take you into the next question, where basically I wanted to ask why you chose to start in this industry, in this particular sector.
So since I was a young girl, I always dreamed of organizing parties and events, and weddings were one of the ones that I used to play around and
Okay,
stuff like that. And I loved everything personalized as well.
okay,
So this is part of the dream coming to life, sort of way. So like this, and I know Maltese people like geometries as well. So like putting personalized touch with geometries together, and
very good.
it's becoming a reality for me, sort of.
I think as well, having like a candy or a particular sweet as a souvenir. I mean, it's a souvenir that at least you're going to use, you're going to eat. It's like I remember 10 years ago, or when I was younger, my mother would come and she'd have always these salt and pepper shakers, for example,
Yeah.
and they would be the same salt and shaker papers after salt and pepper shakers after every single wedding. We had a drawer, and she would open, and you have these two people hugging, basically.
Yeah.
But it's a nice gesture and everything, but the whole concept, it is there and it is left there. Whereas a candy sweet, something you're eating, something you're smelling, and so on, it's something that can be used.
And even after you eat the treats, you can use the jars as well. Some of
Very
the
good.
clients tell me I use them for to carry out my vitamins around.
Okay, all
For the small
right.
jars. Other jars they will use like pencil holders or stuff like that. So it will
Very
stay like
good.
a memory and
And
reusable.
I do want to go into it further as well. When we go through the questions, even like the jars, are they plain? Do you decorate them and so on? Um, but first off, so we know how you started. You have a creative side. Is this something that literally, when you were still a child, you were always like working on crafts and doing these type of things?
Yes. Even for example, for Christmas, my mom used you do the dinner. I used to do her the menus and I do
Perfect.
the cards. Obviously, they were of the age of 5 and 6,
Mashek.
different. But yes, from a young age, I was in crafts and
Okay, all right.
ideas and creativity stuff
Cool.
and originality mostly.
All right,
I
okay.
would
And how long now have you started? Is this something in the last 1, 2 years, or that you've
because,
formed a business?
so I started like 4 years ago, but I
Okay,
took over the candy jar like 2
okay.
years,
All right,
and
okay,
I
very good.
started focusing more on the business as well in
Okay.
the last.
And if you don't mind me asking, I'm going to go off the questions and off the candy jar and everything. You work in aviation. What exactly do you do in aviation?
So I used to be a technician, so
Okay.
an electrical technician, avionics. So we used to test the aircraft
Cool.
and
Oh,
do
wow,
like
this is
real
very
demonstrations.
interesting. All I can imagine right now, instead of the candy jar, is a woman with the with the muscles. You are literally that woman. You're an inspiration. Like if any man can do it, a woman can do it as well.
I'm now an account with the same
Okay.
company, but I I have
You
account as
continued
well.
improving
So
yourself
yes,
and you went into accounts. I'm guessing
yes,
perhaps it's more of a comfortable job because at least you're in an air conditioned environment. And there are
exactly.
certain perks of working in an office as well. Very good. That's interesting. I'm going to go back into the candy jar. I'm going to go into the next question, specifically with where and how do you get your ideas? Where is your creativity coming from?
So basically, I start off by the client's idea. I get most of
Yes.
my ideas from the client. They
Okay.
usually, I usually ask them what is their theme, the color scheme, and if they don't want anything in particular. So I
Hmm.
don't like sort of include it without.
Like I hate red, and like
Yeah,
that's that
exactly.
you
You
shouldn't
know.
put it in.
So I start off with that.
Hmm.
Then I search around and in my mind and over the net as well. And what I like sort of put all the pieces together to create a unique souvenir as well.
Okay. All
So
right.
the
Okay.
design will all be tailored personally for the couple or according to the event that is taken care of.
Of course, of
Um,
course. And just for us to point out as well, because yes, we're on the Get Hitched show, so we're focusing on weddings, but realistically, you can create an invitation and favor for any type of event.
yes, exactly.
Okay, we can go from
Yes,
baptisms to, I don't know, corporate events, anything of
yes.
the sort. Super,
Christmas, Valentine's, and even
super,
other
super.
holiday seasons. So,
I know the Maltese like this is a lot, especially when it comes to Mother's Day and Father's Day, for example, creating something nice and unique Christmas, for example. So they're very nice gestures. And sometimes, sort of, you don't really know where to go or where to start from because we're all used to either sort of going online or going to your normal craft shop. That in every village, sort of, there is one, but then it's always the same thing, and then you're going to different people's houses, and it's the same idea. So something how you're creating, it's always going to be original and different. And the invitations, you've even done like personalized cards for people, for example.
yes,
Cool.
we also do the "Will you be my bridesmaid? Will you be my
Amazing.
bridesmaid?"
Okay.
And then the same design, sort of, we use it for other stuff. Like usually for "Will you be my," they include a chocolate and a big jar, a bigger jar.
All right.
So
Okay. While we're on this, what is the common trend or the hot item that people seem to be taking for weddings?
usually for souvenirs, they go for the smaller jars
Yes.
and the heart jars
Okay. All right.
and for the souvenirs. Then for like the bridal party, they even do personalized drinks because I can do the same sticker
Mm-hmm.
for the jar on their favorite drink.
Okay, all right. So,
So
okay. So imagine, like, I'm coming to you, I'm planning my wedding, and you're going to create a whole team. You're going to create the stickers and everything. We can have all the alcohol on the glasses, anything I want, realistically.
exactly.
Okay. All right, cool. Have you been asked even, because I know weddings have transitioned into sit down now. So are you able even to set up the whole decor basically for all the tables and the guest invitation, like you have the list of the guests, you have the names on the tables
Yes,
and so
yes.
on.
We
Yes.
can do the table setup printout. We
Okay.
can do like stands for one, two, three, or for table settings as well. So
Very
it
good.
can be done
Very good. So
with
basically
like
it's
a
not
cutout
just,
and
yeah.
it stands alone, sort of. The
Okay.
number
Add.
maybe and
Okay. All right. So you're talking the table number like you have in the restaurants, for
yes,
example. Okay, all right. I want to point out as well because it's not just souvenirs and invitations basically that people can come to you, but anything related that they're trying to make something creative and it needs to go on a piece of paper, I'm
Okay.
guessing.
Yeah, that's it.
As long as it can go on paper, you can create it for them.
Yes, exactly.
Super. And I know it's needed quite a lot now because, yes, we can't do stand up weddings, but I mean, it's not like you're going to stay waiting 2, 3, like, we have no idea what's going to happen. So, if I was planning my wedding, I don't think I would stay waiting till next year or the year
Yeah.
after, like, and stay postponing and you're going through that hassle and you're worried. Like, it's supposed to be a fun, planning process coming up to the wedding. So at least I would want to keep it that way. And like this, you can go in and even help them out with adjusting and switching everything into seated.
Yes, and one of my points is that as much as possible, I make them at ease
Okay.
and try to help them as much that the process would be so easily sorted
Okay. All
to
right.
say,
Okay.
especially with this current situation in Sika.
Yes, I mean, it has been difficult. I mean, I don't know you. How has it affected you? Has it affected you business wise, personally?
Yes, the number of the number of amount of the souvenirs
Yeah.
has got down, and more sort of some were cancelled or some has been postponed, but only one was cancelled. So
Very good. That's very good to hear. I mean, I have heard of certain scenarios as well. Of course, it's understandable. Like, there's a lot that has happened in the last few months from people that have lost their jobs and so on. So
yeah,
there's not much you can do. But I am looking forward. I am seeing weddings happening, suppliers that are coming to me like, yes, finally, I'm starting to work in weddings again. Not because they want the money or anything, but literally because there's a passion. Like, if
yeah,
you are in
fun.
weddings, there is a particular passion that you have to
Yes,
work in weddings.
exactly.
It's not just okay, let's do it for the money. It doesn't work like that. Completely not. And when like someone like me that I've talked to hundreds of suppliers, you really notice those suppliers that are really in it because they love doing their work. Like you, for example, you were really focused and you really want to create something that's always as a finished product. Same with different suppliers that, I mean, it's not something that they're doing for work, but sort of they've turned their hobby into their full time or part time.
And
Now, one of the questions that I had for you, I'm going to put it up here, which was talking about the tailor-made. So, yes, the souvenir is tailor-made, but I don't know if maybe you wanted me to show some images here or explain a bit for our viewers.
um, basically on this one, yes, we do all the souvenirs
Yeah?
personalized. So
Okay.
everything that leaves my hands basically at the moment is everything personalized, being
Okay.
from something small to something a big hamper or something or a box for the client.
Okay.
Um, and another motto is if you don't see it, ask for it.
Cool.
This
Taiva.
is my that so if I send this the catalog and they don't see it, they can ask me and even tell me their budget and we can work on it.
Very good.
Um,
Very good.
and
S Go on, go on. Don't worry.
no, you can show.
I show the images. Okay, so just for all our viewers to know, Steph has sent me a few images to put up on the screen. I'm going to go through them.
We can go to the next question and
Okay,
just
all
then
right,
ask.
super.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. So it's her work, so she has to guide me and tell me, okay, now you show me image one and image two. You're the leader. So yes, that makes sense. So basically, here I wanted to mention, and I have put it in the agenda for everyone in the post description, the handmade products that you offer, what you have in your portfolio at the moment. I'm going to leave it in your hands, and you just tell me which images to put up for you.
So you can put first one, please.
Okay.
So we offer a vast range of yummy treats, basically, um, printing services, and we started also helium balloon services as well.
Okay. All
So
right. So these
the
are the candy treats, the jars, fillers, and here. What am I seeing in this
yes,
image?
so the first picture you can see the different jars that we
Okay.
offer. So the one bottom left are our smallest jars,
Okay.
and then they go up. So and we have the heart-shaped jars as well.
Okay. Okay.
They all
What is this filled with? The bottom right. What is that in the jar?
that is honey.
Oh.
So although we are the candy jar, we all the jars are filled whatever the client is requested.
Okay.
So we have a vast range of candy, and we usually fill them up with the color coding that of the wedding, for example. So we do a color coded even the sugar, the candy. They all
Cool.
get covered up with the the color that they would like, and the stickers, as we said, personalized.
Super.
Apart
Super.
from the candy, we can also fill them up with honey, and that is local honey.
Okay. Very nice.
So we have contact with
You have your own hidden little contact that he gets you the best honey. It's all local, so that's
exactly.
amazing. As this is another thing. I've been to weddings and I've been given like limoncello, honeys. It's something I use. I like. It's like a tester. Then at the bottom you have from where it's got, so you can go and like, so I love this honey. I want to buy some more of it, for example. And I can see that as well. It's not just stickers, but you can actually have the little paper with the ribbon tied up. So again, there's
Yes,
different options.
some people would prefer the tags that they get with the invitations to be attached with the jar, so we can do that
Okay.
as well.
Okay, very good.
Apart from the honey, some also asked us for uh, jams.
Jams, cool. Okay.
Some of them they do them themselves, the jams, and they supplied
Ah,
us the jam. So we work like with our suppliers and even with the clients' likings and stuff like.
cool.
And we had a wedding which was interesting. She did spices.
Okay. I've
So
actually seen this trend online, where they do like a mix, a special mix, but I haven't seen it with Maltese or English. More, I don't remember if it was Indian that I was watching. So it's sort of like they had like a special
yes,
spice mix.
yes, we had
Um,
a wedding 2 years ago with spices. They
cool,
provided the spices as well, and we filled them up as they
cool.
requested. So the jars, we are very flexible with our fillings, and it depends on what the client would like.
Tie up. Okay.
So on the
Shall
second picture, please.
you are the boss? There you go. Now, okay,
Here we are showing a bit of the things other than jars that we do.
okay.
We have the chocolates.
Okay, and
Uh,
those are printed with a custom printing on the front.
yes, a
Cool.
front and back. So
Okay, cool.
obviously we have the ingredients written down because it's by law, but we can like do nutritional facts with love 100% and or maybe a saying that is, or thank you for coming. It's you can add your personal message even at the back, so
All
it
right.
would be totally personalized as well. Apart, we also have the candy pouches. We have various sizes and it goes but with all the budgets as well,
Okay.
mostly. We have lollipops as well. We can personalize them. They take them mostly because of the kids' tables, so they love to have like the kids have some special
Definitely.
treats and stuff like that.
Lollipops, you're always winning kids over. If I tell you anything that I need to get done from my son, all I have to say is you're gonna get a lollipop in the end. Boop. And he does it. So
So we
that's a
can
cool idea. I've never actually seen custom ones. So that's actually a cool idea.
thank you. We also do like small sweets like love hearts, the small love hearts and Hershey kisses. They're personalized. They mostly take them for home when they when they used to invite friends over for when they get their presents at home.
Okay. Okay. So
So
literally there is writing on the actual candy and it's edible.
yeah, not the paper is not edible, but like
Ah, okay. So the
it's a small
paper, okay, and
pink
then inside is
pink.
the normal candy. I'm
Yeah,
imagining those love hearts. You remember when we were younger, we had those love hearts and we had the text on the love hearts.
yes, yes.
Sorry, so I got confused. Sorry. So it's the wrapping has the personalization and then you have the single treat inside.
The love hearts are those small underneath the beer. They
Ah,
are
okay.
like small, like you have 5 or 6 love hearts covered with the pink uh, cover, and
Okay.
then it is personalized.
Okay, okay, okay. So the ones in the same image or just under literally the bottle with the bright
Yeah,
pink. Cool,
exactly.
okay. All right, okay, super.
And
Shall
that
I
is
put
the beer
yeah?
that beer or the favorite drink that they would like, which will be personalized as well. We also
Okay.
have cookies, which lately we um, collaborated with a handmade artisan as well. So I have pure handmade Maltese cookies as well, which can be done from the chocolate chip as we know them, and we have also the traditional ones like aret cookies and
I'm
stuff
going to
like
be
that.
giving you our office address at the very end of this show.
So
Yes. They sound all lush and amazing, and there's a lot of detail that you've put in. So even how you're explaining, I can tell that there's a lot of work that you put in every single item, especially those tiny sweets. I mean, there's a lot of work put into them at the end of the day.
yes. So,
I'm going to put up the third image for
yes,
you,
please.
right? And here we are.
And of
Cool.
course, then we have the candy carts.
Okay.
So
These are quite popular, especially with the weddings, standing and seated, I guess.
yes, well, we will be there assisting with the candy. So
Okay.
no hassle at all. So they just tell us at what time they want it, and we go there and we just fill um, the bags, which will be personalized as well.
Okay.
One thing that we have a little bit of different is that we do a personalized banner with every card.
Okay. Cool. All
So they
right.
have that special touch, like not just the card there, but we decorate it with personalized stuff as well. Some
Okay.
would like pictures, some would like sayings, and we decorate the way the color scheme as well according to their theme of
Very
wedding,
nice.
the color theme of the wedding as well.
Cool. Cool.
Um,
I also wanted to ask as well with these cards. I'm imagining now you'd need to remain there and stay, and if anyone's going to take something, then you would go out and give it to them with everything that's happening.
yes.
Okay.
Uh, and before the situation, we used to go there even for not a lot of people getting in their hands for
Okay.
hygiene
Very good.
purposes. So we will be wearing a glove and we will distribute the candy equally so that everyone is able to take candy, sort of. But nowadays, we will prepare them as usual and we'll distribute them table by table so that there won't be a lot of movement going around because of
Very good. Very good. Very good. At least it's not something that you changed because of COVID, but you were actually doing this even before. That's nice to hear. Um, I'm going to, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add with this image before I remove it.
no, that's
Cool.
okay.
All right. Mela, we've talked a bit about the handmade products. We've spoken, I think you've given a very good explanation for everyone watching the show. And even any future clients that you may have or customers perhaps that you already have that didn't think of something that you have. It was a great showcase for them to understand. I'm just going to stop here and mention as well for our viewers that this show, so first off, in the post description, you do have Steph's Get Hitched profile, where you're able to go in and see different photos and so on. Now, at the end of the show, we will also be adding the show to her profile. So after looking at her work, you want to contact her and so on, you'll have one space apart from her Facebook page and all, to find different ideas to get your creativity sparked, get some ideas, and then start talking to Steph to get the whole shebang up and running. Steph, I'm going to go into the next question, which is basically I wanted to know if you do this all alone or if you have, little
The
helpers.
backbone is me. So
Okay.
designs and how things are going to get up together, it's me. But I have the support of my partner for sure, and he helps a lot in a small surprise that we're going to tell soon.
Yes. Okay.
And my my best friend that comes and helps me with my with my candy tables,
You
my
can give shout
strategy.
outs if you want. You can say hi to them all. I don't mind.
You know who you are. Thank you. And my mom is a helps a lot, especially with the production. So sort of helps me get the bows ready and helps me get the tissue papers ready and
Very good.
finalize the work and the production basically we do together.
She leads you on. You give her the consent. This needs to be done, and she's like, "Okay, boom." And then you look
Yeah,
around, and it's already in process.
exactly.
That's our mothers, though. I mean, they're always supporting us back. They are our backbone for us. Like there is a
Yes,
saying
exactly.
sometimes that they say, there's always a great woman behind a person, and I like to
Okay.
say it as behind a person there's always a great woman, because we always had our parents, our mothers, supporting us,
Of
getting
course.
us, yes, you can do it, continue, and pushing us.
Yes,
So a big
exactly.
shout out to your mom, to your partner. Thank you guys for everything. Steph, you're doing a really great job. All the products and your whole service, and even just from the comments that people have put in, I mean, it's all great. We started the show and straight off people started coming in and saying good, like how good you are, how dedicated and creative and everything. So I'm very proud to have you on the show today.
Thanks.
Um,
And my biggest pleasure is getting back from the clients that they are satisfied.
oh,
So
for sure. For sure. That's, I think, then always the nicest part. It gives you that little spark
yeah,
inside where you're like, yes, okay, she really did like it. He really did like it.
yeah.
Do you have any difficulties that you face now and even when you started your business?
Yes, the two main issues that I have is time, because with two jobs at the same time, it's like a little bit of challenging with the aviation and my own business, and space,
Okay. All
because
right.
till now I'm still working from home, and but I don't have a lot of space for showcase and to meet people,
Okay.
which this one is being solved at the moment,
Yes.
because we're good. And this is the surprise I told you. Um,
Very
we
good.
are
Very good.
working on a small shop to accommodate more the
Amazing.
couples and customers.
Okay, and this is literally a shop where you're going to be able to be in face to face, not an online shop.
No, no, it's an actual shop.
Amazing, amazing. Where is it going to be based?
So it's going to be based in Dingley.
Okay, all right. And
Um,
you're going to have all your creative space, or you're going to be working from there as well. So literally transitioning out of the space that you have in your house at the moment.
exactly. The shop it was a tall shop, or how do you say?
A tall shop,
Like it's
a high
a
shop.
higher shop.
Okay.
So we had some work to do to split it out, and we have a big storage
Ah,
upstairs.
cool.
So we have more. So we will have more storage and more uh, products in hand to show the clients of paperwork and candy, sort of.
Very good.
We will have more showcase of our
Of
raw
course. Yeah.
ingredients so that we can create the things.
Tayyab, because I'm guessing at the moment you have to like either go and meet them in a coffee shop or
Exactly.
so there's only so much you can really take with you. If you come in with an idea just in the middle of having a normal conversation, you're then limited to showing them from your phone, perhaps, of different items.
Exactly. And
Cool.
there we will have a like sort of a display with which they can see and see the actual product because I can't take
Exactly.
everything with me.
Exactly. And even every different job you'll do, you'll be able to make an extra one, always keep it on show. So
Exactly.
I think, yes, I think you need it. So congrats on that. I know
Thank
like
you.
having your own creative space, somewhere that you can go in and zone out and you have the space and to be comfortable to
Mm.
actually work on that. It will motivate you and create, you become even faster paced and everything working in
And more
this business that you love at the end of the day.
and with a cleaner area, you will be more creative as well. So
Exactly. Exactly. No, very big congrats on that. I'm looking forward to finding out when you are opening. I mean, do you have a date in mind?
we are hoping by the end of this year, beginning of next year. So,
Very good. Cool.
but it depends because of the COVID. Even for different workers, we had to like get things back.
Of course. No, it is a bit difficult, but step by step, everyone comes, and every idea will come into place. We just have to give it time
Yes,
and take it
exactly.
day by day. That's about it. Um, uh, I'm. I think we've gone through all the questions I had for you, Steph, today. My very last question for you is, I mean, apart from opening your new shop, what are your future plans?
So, we are also collaborating with other local artisans.
Okay.
So they will have also the boxes and the gowns and the spalletti, spallieri,
Okay, the hangers where you
the
can have the bride
hangers.
to be and the
Yes,
bridesmaids and everything. Cool.
also personalized. So that we are offering now, but we would like to have them more visible for them as well to be able to choose easily more. And we also are planning on the 3D projects.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, these what we are planning is they will have a like personalized plate,
Okay.
maybe with the candy card, or just have it decorated when they are asking guests over to their house, or just like a centerpiece on at the wedding venue with
Okay.
candy filled up. So yes, that's one of
Ah,
the goals.
amazing. Cool. There's a lot of things that you have planned. You seem to be a multitasker. Sorry, but you seem to be a very good multitasker. You have a lot of different projects. They're all very exciting and very cool. So no wonder everyone's saying how creative you are.
Thank you.
um, uh, I've gone through all the questions I had for you today, Steph. I don't know if you have anything else to add, any final words for our viewers.
I would like to thank the returning customers because they keep on pushing me that I'm doing a great work, sort of, that reassuring for the new customers because they will like make my business more stronger and give me more confidence as well. So yes, and
Amazing. Amazing. No, thank you very much for being on our show today. There's a lot of small things that I did not know that I've like fun facts. For example, I had no idea you were in aviation and you had so many different multitasking ideas and that's how successful you've been at completing everything. I want to congratulate you one final time, at least for now, for your new shop. And do let us know when you're going to do an opening of the shop or anything. This brings an end to everything. So, Steph, I am going to wave you goodbye for today's show and I will just end it. So, thank you very much.
thank you, Alberta, for your assistance.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.
Ciao, ciao. There you have it, guys. This was episode 23 of the Get Hitched live wedding chat show. As you saw, Stef Zammit, who's the creator and owner of the Candy Jar based in Malta, with our new shop opening hopefully very soon, where you can actually go in and see her different products and services and start talking with her to get any souvenir, favor, or gift that you're looking to plan, as well as invitations. for any wedding event, I don't know, baptisms, birthday parties, bachelor events, hens events, anything of the sort. I'm sure Steph will be able to help you out. Thank you again for all our viewers, everyone watching the show, putting in your comments. They're all lovely. We appreciate all the love and effort and just everything that you guys have been giving us here at Get Hitched Evently and Bookya. And I hope to see you guys next week. See you. Bye bye.